Yo, yo. What's up with y'all?
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance.
I just wanted to hear this song real quick, man. Shout out to the little coffee shop, I think it is, man, down Georgetown. I was down Georgetown walking, and I started looking at little different establishments, man, to look for hats like up my alley and shit, you know what I'm saying? Support somebody, put somebody on. And I ran across this junk, man, Not Broken. That shit touched my spirit. Yeah, cause that's my life now. That's my life. And I done got to a level now, right? That I understand and know myself so well. And I respect and believe in my higher power. You can't tell me Nathan. That's more like it, man. I had to tap into my wink zone, man. That shit, yeah. I had to be winked. And that's what messed me up too, like with my progress and moving forward. Anybody that's looking to do business with me, right, already know this is my image. I don't have my hair no more, so I got my hats. Just know the hat come with me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got a suit on, the hat come with me. Yeah. I don't even play that in churches, man. That I gotta take my hat off. No sirree, Bob. I would come in here with a kufi on. Stop playing with me. I swear, if you see a First Baptist Church video, you might see me in the audience with my hat on. Yeah. Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. A little bit at one point in time, I felt like Samson. Yeah. Yeah, Slim. I felt like Samson. No bull, because before I had the hair, my girl count was kind of a little suspect. You heard me? It wasn't hot. Then I got the hair. Next day, you know, nigga, I'm pretty. I got a new name and everything. Yeah, I had an alter ego, Slim. I had an alter ego, and this back in the time where everybody's rocking the color contacts. So I had the hazel contacts with hair. And my alter ego was Savion. Yeah, you couldn't tell me shit, nigga. I was a pretty boy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What? Slim. It got so motherfucking bad. I'm talking about I was building relationship with motherfuckers that didn't even know my government name. I had a baby with a chick that didn't know my government name. She ain't learned my name till I got locked up. She was like, oh my God, he got locked up. I'm about to write him. My mother was like, all right, but when you write him, put this on the envelope. She was like, why do I need to put that on the envelope? She's like, that's his real name. Hey, youngin. I had my categories if I was going to tell you my name was Wink. And then I had my category if I was going to tell you my name was Savion. If I gave you the Savion jump, you was real temporary. You weren't supposed to be around long. But Savion kept them around. It was Wink that wasn't keeping them. Wink wasn't keeping them long. Savion, little pretty ass, was keeping them around. Wink wild ass wasn't. So I should have reversed the roles, man. Hell yeah. I ain't tell nobody I had a little alter ego until I heard Beyonce say, and Beyonce is almost like Sister Murray, you know what I'm saying? Like Murray that had Jesus and stuff. I mean, she's not holy as her. I'm just saying she's so well known as her. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, if Beyonce could have an alter ego, I know I could have an alter ego. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm cooler than Beyonce. Fuck what y'all talking about? Y'all don't even know why y'all love her so much. Y'all just get wits. Y'all get wits. She done got a little crew. And this is how so creative the industry is, right? Have anybody met a member from the Beehive? Have anybody seen the whole Beehive together? Have anybody been to a Beehive function? But she made in y'all little head, it's a such thing of the Beehive. Yes, indeedy. And the whole time, that could be her and Salon and the rest of they fucking family behind that fucking computer screen acting like they fucking beehives and shit. Because I know a guy right now that got like, man, motherfucking 20 million fake ass pages and shit just to stalk one person. Yeah, weird nigga there. Yeah. So, anywho, you could be whatever you want to be. You dig what I'm saying? But what you gonna put your mind to? You dig what I'm saying? What you gonna put your mind to? I'm like, Holmes, all I can do is be me, right? God gave me some talent. I'm gonna operate in them jumps, and it is what it is. And the fun thing for me is, right? Even though I might say, oh, I gotta go to work and all that type of stuff, anything I do never feel like work. Anything I do never feel like work. Even when I was doing work, it never felt like work because I gotta find a cool way to make this shit interesting because I gotta do this shit all fucking day. Hey, ask anybody that work for me, Slim. I come into a job. I don't even have no known position like warehouse manager and this lead and that lead, right? But I always understood the power of words in your voice. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I come in that job and be like, hey, Slim, blah, 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 blah. And next thing you know, that shit is implemented from the GMs and shit saying, this is how I want my warehouse ran. And it wasn't no shit to be like, oh, I know better, but I'm just like, they always say work smart. I'm gonna work smart. I was working on a job, right? And I'm an outstanding worker. You can't outwork me, champ. You can't. You know how Eric Thomas say you can't outwork him with him putting in work on this internet? When it comes to putting in work, when it comes to putting in physical work, you can't outwork me, champ. Can't nobody outwork me. I'ma go. You dig? And that's on any level that you want to go on. Whether it's street work, real work, whatever work, I'ma work. I'm always going to come with 110, champ. I'm always going to come with 110. But people will get it messed up because they see me on the internet and shit and be like, you got so much talent, you could do better. I just be playing with this shit. I don't even take this shit the fuck serious. Why I don't take it serious? Everything y'all see me doing, I'm literally doing by my fucking self. And then the minute that I set my platform up, all official and shit, here come bitch motherfuckers hacking my shit and all that type of shit. Fuck the internet. The internet don't protect my motherfucking shit that I got going on. I'm speaking too much positivity. They don't want me on here, so yeah, they gonna let my shit get hacked and all that type of shit if it ain't an inside job. Y'all motherfuckers gonna keep y'all eyes closed and fake like y'all don't know what's really going on. At the end of the day, it's a secret society that run this world. Some call it Illuminati, some call it Masons, whatever the fuck, you dig? I don't know. But that's how vicious God is, right? When my grandmother got herself together, my grandmother was an older lady when she got married. And who she married? A well-ranked Mason. Can't nobody play with God, Slim. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Can't nobody play with God. God will make a way out of no way, Slim. Those that were first will be last. He will shift power. You dig what I'm saying? Because that Mason who had a lot of power, who he shifted power to? Little old Christian me. Yeah. And I ain't gonna do no Mason stuff with it. Yeah. My grandmother was made for me, Slim. Hey, look. Y'all know how I just come on this jump and just get to talking? This how it used to be with my grandmother. We might be sitting in the car or something. Or it was most times we might be out and then we'd just be sitting in the car. That's when a lot of conversations went on in my family. I ain't gonna lie, it was always the car. So I don't know if I was born into a criminal activity family or not, but they definitely do all that talking in the house and shit as if that junk was tapped. But anyway, right? I always told this shit, right? It was two people I could talk to in my life. I did a lot of things and shit, right? It was two people I could talk to in my life that wouldn't judge me. And I swear, going to talk to my grandmother, who's a super Christian, right? She was like that priest that sit behind that little wall in the Catholic Church. She never judged me. She never judged me. Not one freaking time. And I told my grandmother, if anybody in my family know anything about me, it's gonna be my grandmother. And see, that's what the other kids didn't know. They ain't never developed that bond with grandma where they could be truthful with her. I was truthful with my grandmother, and I was truthful with my grandfather. And that's what put me in the situation that I'm in now. I'm always gonna carry that shit in the upright, champ. I could be part of that negative group and all that type of shit, Simp. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna be a truthful, real ass nigga about the whole situation, champ. I ain't saying I'm snitching on niggas and shit. If anything, I take the beef. If I get caught up, I take the beef and shit. I ain't ratting niggas out. I ain't that bitch ass nigga like, come out the woods, they got us. Nah. I got caught lacking. Now, I'm going into a whole nother mode, right? I want to see how you move. See if you a real nigga. I don't need to put on Front Street, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't rat you out. I just want to see how you carry shit when niggas do keep, you know what I'm saying, right to the code. I mean, if you ask me, Slim, I say leave all that shit alone, because ain't none of that shit about nothing for real, for real. It's a distraction to your growth, champ. Think about it. Allegedly, right? The government bring the drugs in, bring the guns in, right? Then guys like myself get our hands on them, right? And we go do some dumb shit. Or we go sell the shit. At the end of the day, however you want to look at it, right? Whether you get your drugs taken, your money taken, your guns taken, or your freedom taken, the government still make money off all that shit. They gonna make money off your guns because they gonna put them back in the streets. They gonna make money off your motherfucking drugs and shit because they gonna put them back in the street and then snatch the niggas up that doing them. It ain't hard. I dropped this package right here. I know this neighborhood. I dropped this package in this neighborhood. All I gotta do is watch the package or put a tracking on the package. See where that go. Once I know where that go and shit, keep my eyes on that person and shit. And I build a case up around them. Dog, when the U.S. Marshals came pick me up, I was talking to the nigga on my ride going up that jump. And he was like, I said, damn, Slim. What I say? I said, home, somebody call y'all. Y'all wasn't just around this jump. He was like, nah, this is what we do. He like, if we laying on somebody, if we know that we gotta pick somebody up around here, yeah, we'll just be in the area just chilling and just lay on it. But the whole time, he was trying to cover it up because my baby mother realized set me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, goofy ass bitch game ain't slick as nothing. You hear me? She thinks she a slick ass motherfucker. She ain't nothing but a pipe head for real, for real. But yeah. Little goofy jump. I'm at her house. I'm jai hit. I was at a cookout that day, right? Yeah, fucking with my little brother and them. Everybody know that my day's number and shit that I got. I'm about to go sit down. So everybody turning me up. Soon I come outside, niggas turning me up. I'm turned up all day. This day I'm too turned up. I'm like, I'm about to go lay down real quick, right? And then I'm pop back out at night. I go to this goofy ass Joan. I should have got me a motherfucking throwaway chick, but she was trying to be my main chick and shit, right? So I couldn't even get her the motherfucking little throwaway Joan, little stash house Joan. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, yeah, that's how I got jammed up. I ain't play my street card. I ain't play my street card because I thought I had a real one in my corner that's gonna rock with me and shit. So I go to the goofy bitch house and her mother played a part in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know he ain't gonna turn himself in, so just go ahead, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, I know how to play win. So next thing you know, she was like, come on, let's go to your house and get it in. Like, If we get a bottle, that was our only connection. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna take nothing from her sex. Her sex, she's a freak. She's a fucking freak. She gonna do everything. She gonna put it in every fucking hole. Like she's a fucking freak. She gonna do some nasty shit that you ain't even asked for. Yeah, she gonna turn you into a creep. Yeah. Super freak. Super freak. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, Slim, if you go in the Bible and read up on Jezebel's spirit, immediately her face gonna come to your mind. Real shit. Yeah. You don't even know her. You don't even know what you looking at. I know her though. I met her first. Man, what? I met her in real life. First time. Bitch, take me to her house. Yeah. We coolin'. I'm watching First 48. It ain't no reason for me to be aroused in First 48. She like, I'm about to get in the shower. Go get in the shower. Come back in the room with just a towel on. Mind you, I don't even know her like that. I'm staying at her sister's house. I don't even know her like that. Come back in the room with the towel. I'm a gentleman, right? If you want to fuck, cool. Don't act like I can't get busy with the game, right? But I'm not no creep ass nigga. Just cause you come in the gym with the towel, I'm not gonna be, damn, all on your line. Like, yeah, I'm gonna act like I don't see your ass. You hear me? I grew up with women. Yeah. My mother and my grandmother. Yeah. And they would walk straight across the fucking room in a fucking towel. Hey, turn your head. Yeah. So I still had that fucking attitude. Turn your head. Yeah. If you don't introduce the shit to me, I'm not interested. That sound like rape. Yeah. So anywho, she come in and jump with the towel. I'm not even interested. So she just like get blown. I think she went through one of them little onesie jumps on, little dress jump. So she come back in the jump. She chilling. So we coolin'. And I don't know if I already laid back on the bed or what the fuck. And then Shawty tried to pull my belt. She thought I had one of them little flimsy jumps that you could just snap open and shit, then it just loosen up. She couldn't even get my shit on fast, so she's like, man, open your belt. So I loosened the jump up. I already know what time it is. What else you want my belt for? You did? We ain't little kids. You ain't about to just play with this jump. Yeah. Man, Shawty straight pulled the jump out and put it in her mouth. Yeah. Ain't even stare at the jump and look at the jump and make sure the jump was cool enough. Straight put it in her mouth. Yeah, even though it is cool. Yeah, but she straight put that jump in her mouth, son. So, boom. She was mad because in her mind, I stalled or whatever, right? So, anywho, when she take me home, she played this little song. I don't even know whose song that is. I need to hear that song because I might do a remix to that joint. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. For all the fellas like myself that did rise to the occasion, fuck that chick was talking about. Yeah! Made a vicious, disrespectful song. I ain't gonna lie, played with a nigga. Yeah! Bruh. I'm sitting in the car, she playing this little dumbass song talking about like, yeah, if I hit you, don't waste my time, and you better not be a minute man, and whoop-de-whoop, whoop. The girl was talking crazy. Yeah, she was talking crazy. So I'm like, I said, young man, you can pull this bitch over right now, then I'll go to work. What is you talking about? So anywho, I'm just cooling, right? Acting like I'm not reading between the lines and shit. I'm just relaxing and shit. But in my head, I'm like, this bitch got me fucked up. I said, all right, all you gotta do is find out. So boom. She came back over that night. She came over her sister jump, brought all the kids over the jump. We all in that jump vibing, cooling this shit, you know what I'm saying? Bop, bop, bop. So boom. Next thing you know, everybody go to bed. It's just me and her up and shit. And once we went there, Slim. All I know is, right, she had me fucked up. Nigga, I was in that job working. I was in there working, not overworking. I was just doing me, right? Yeah, real nice and proper, right? I put everything in the pocket, right? Took her ass to bed. Yeah, little ass was over that junk snoring. Hey, couldn't even tell me how it was that night. She had to wait till the next morning to send me a text talking about last night was everything. Hell yeah, I took her to Winky World. Fuck you talking about? Don't ever play no songs on me. You hear me? Don't ever play no songs on me, son. You'll fuck around and end up in a wheelchair. You hear me? I ain't gonna play with them. I'm not here for all that. I'm not here for all that. Yeah. So that was our life. We was just sex addicts, you know what I'm saying? And it was what it was. Like, outside of that, Shorty had a good mouthpiece. She talked a good game. She had you thinking we about to take over the world, but her little shit wasn't on shit. And I knew that shit. I mean, Shorty, you just like cancel yourself out when you decided to have all these kids. No disrespect, and not to say that they don't belong to be here, because God controls everything, right? And her kids cool as shit. I have love for each and every one of them. They all got different personalities and shit. I fool with the game. But she got to the point that, one, she canceled herself out. Two, she was her biggest enemy. Because when you live in your head and you let stipulations control you, you don't know how to move forward. I've been around your kids. And I understand something called YouTube. I told her a million times, you got $1 million industry right now if you just start recording these motherfuckers. Not even no stage shit. Just record these Bammers having a regular conversation. These kids is content. I seen it. They never seen it. Damn near everybody I've been around, right? Once I got in life, understanding how things work, I point out a person's strength and try to put them on the game. But immediately, right, they brain can't comprehend it because it almost sounds fucked up, because we live in a fucked up world. It was like, that shit sound good as shit, but ain't nobody just gonna give me nothing. Why he telling me that? It gotta be a setup. That shit ain't gonna work. That shit sound too good to be true. And niggas don't even know how to move. Niggas don't even know how to move. I'm like, Wayne, you hear me? I rock to the beat of my drum set. I've been at the top for a while. I ain't jumped yet. Yay. Cause I'm Ray Charles to this bullshit. Hop up on a bitch and do a full split. Yay. Yay. Like, I'm in a different league, Mo. Cause I only see me and who I want to see. Yay. I don't see that fake ass status shit. I'ma go smack at a chick because I see that chick. I don't see her money. I don't see she a celebrity. I don't see none of that shit. Like, motherfucker, I'm a celebrity too. You ain't heard about the Young Wink show? Fuck is you talking about? Hey. Big Wink, not the little one. Wink the Oz, man. Google me. Yeah. So I don't hear that shit. And I do what the celebrities do. Except go to boring ass award shows and do any interviews that I don't want to do and make any guest appearance that I don't want to make, and I don't have to greet people and sign autographs when I'm out. But other than that, I do what they do. Oh, and ain't nobody owning my name or taxing me. Yeah. See, when you get in the industry and start signing them big contracts, right? You know how we always hearing about a motherfucker selling their soul? It's a metaphor because they really sell their shit. I mean, look at David Chappelle. When he allowed Comedy Central and them big corporates, right, the house brand his name and do something called a Chappelle Show, he lost owner rights to his name. Surprisingly, right, little old Wink was in a situation. I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Dez Customs. Shout out to Dez Customs. Though, if any of y'all don't know who Dez Custom is, right, go ahead and Google that, man. He is the guy, one of the guys that's responsible for doing a lot of the NBA, NFL players. You know, when they had that rep my calls on the cleats situation with the designer shoes. Mr. Dez get them contracts. He got a personal contract right now that he designed all Deion Sanders' son shoes and stuff, right? And I had the opportunity, man, to work with Dez. I got to sit in the studio, actually got to design a shoe with him and stuff, right? And in that little bit of time, I learned so much from Dez and stuff, right? We ain't locked in, but part of Dez's situation was you had to sign that clause. He's a celebrity artist. It was gonna be some things I seen. I was gonna see some people and stuff that I couldn't talk about. Also, if things ain't work out with us, for 2 years, I wouldn't have been able to do no motherfucking work. Definitely couldn't design a shoe, or he could sue me. I'm a hood nigga, champ. That sound like robbery and extortion to me. So I wasn't about to sign no motherfucking contract where a nigga got the power to tell me I can't do me. You got me fucked up. Can't no amount of money, Slim, have me in no situation saying, if this don't work out, that's a setup, champ. You have the power to make it not work out. And then I'm asked out because I'm chasing that little ass shit you hanging in front of my face. Yeah, take that shit and go suck a dick. I look at it like this: with the world and the power of the internet, you no longer need a corporation to do shit. Yeah. I had some Bahamas try to pull up on me, right? Talking all this yang yang train shit, right? They whole MO is to get you to sign up for that 4X encrypt shit. It's really a motherfucking pyramid scheme if you ask me and shit. They will sell you the dream like, oh yeah, you gonna make a lot of money and whoop-de-whoop-whoop and shit. But a nigga like me, I'm already doing the numbers in my head and shit. I might can't spell and shit. I might can't read that well and shit. But when it comes to numbers, I play very well with that shit. So you talking and shit. And you want me to join you and shit. But I also got to put an investment because you tell me if I pay this amount of month, then I join this. And if I pay this amount of month, you got 3 different payments. That's when I already knew this shit was phony as shit. If I don't pay that top payment, all these credentials that you was telling about and shit, I would never experience that shit. I would be on the low bottom totem pole until I start really recruiting new motherfuckers. Then y'all start saying my worth and shit. So I was like, that shit was phony, but I still let them talk and shit. So then they was telling me about who they know and shit. And then they started screaming out one nigga name, but he dead and shit. So that means y'all can't even get up on him. So why the fuck is y'all still promoting this man and shit? They was talking about a motivational speaker, not knowing I know all the motivational speakers, not personally, but personally because I listen to all their speeches and shit. Yeah, I could damn near tell you all about Steve Harvey. If I was to meet him and shit, he'd probably look at me like I was one of his sons and shit. Probably know more than his son and shit. Eric Thomas, another one. I talked some shit about Eric one time. But I respect that brother wholeheartedly, all the way up and down. For real, Erg was the one that helped me come from that prison mindset and turn my little shit the fuck around. Yay! Everybody know it. He say it all the time. I was eating out of trash cans. Yeah. Look at him now. He don't say that for us. He say that to remind himself. That's why you get up and do what you do. That's why you keep going. And shout out to Didi. I gotta meet Didi. I want to meet Didi more than I want to meet Eric Thomas. I ain't gonna lie to you because I know she the one that put the battery in his back now. If you ever heard Eric Thomas speak, he give me the idea, perspective of what I want my marriage to be. I ain't never once heard him say nothing lustful, nothing sexual, never even described his wife, but the passion that he put in while he moved how he moved has always been surrounded around his wife. So that's what made me go smack and was like, man, what's up with your daughter, Slim? I mean, I heard a few times in one of your speeches, you do have a daughter. I just imagine like that young lady's gonna be on a whole nother type of level, Slim, that she ain't messing with any type of joker. Think about it. I know you ain't ugly, and I ain't even seen you. Cause ain't no freaking way Eric Thomas doing all this type of stuff for an ugly woman, so she ain't produced no ugly daughter. And if he is, then shout out to you, brother. That's even more powerful, but I doubt it. You heard me? I doubt it. Yeah, my man be out to buying everything, so I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah. Hey, but shout out to Didi, man. Shout out to the Thomas family, man. I'm just telling you, it's so impactful and so enlightful out this jump, bruh. If you just take your time and listen. Everybody be out here on private missions, thinking they gonna do something different. In my little head, right? I always told my street niggas this, and I would never forget it. I'm like, Holmes, I was born in 84, and since I've been here, I ain't seen nobody do it. Scarface, Godfather, even motherfuckers die, go to jail. Ain't nobody ever do it. They dangle in our face. If you want to be successful and have a lot of money, Slim, you gotta be either a movie star or an athlete. Or motherfucking recording artist. But see, when I started moving out and moving around in society, I started seeing the reality. Then I started paying attention to conversations, a lot of shit that might go over folks' head. Like I was listening to an interview with 50 Cent when he first came out. He said, alright, you got two type of beats that you could get from Dr. Dre. You got some Dre beats, and then you got $100,000 Dre beats. His whole album was filled up with them $100,000 Dre beats, and you see what happened. That shit is a classic. Get Rich or Die Trying. He could never replace it. So, I was just thinking, right? I'm like, damn. This nigga got $100,000 beats. One beat is $100,000. And I heard his beats across a couple of different artists. That's when I started looking at it like, okay, the rapper is not the one with the bag. It's the nigga behind the scenes and shit. The producers, the beats makers and shit. Them the ones that's really eating this shit. Look at DJ Khaled. And we ain't never even heard that nigga rapping shit. This nigga rich as shit, living in mansions and shit. Shoe collections, car collections, all that and shit. And he don't even rap. Come on, pay attention. The power is in the thinker. I heard Jay Prince say, leaders are readers. And he was standing in that Versace. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Jay Prince. Y'all already know, man. I got nothing but love for Big Dog. I had to sit back and like, before I had the opportunity to really know who Mr. Oh yeah. I'm just hearing this little slick ass country nigga keep talking this shit. But I wasn't drawn in, but when I heard that man book, I was tied in, Slim. For one, I got the opportunity to go down to the country every summer of my life and shit, right, when I was a youngin'. So country accent is like a second language to me and shit. Like, you know how Spanish people speak. When I'm around my country folks, I know all they shit. I could talk with them. When I'm down there, I don't be about to do shit. I'm finna do something. You heard me? Yeah. So when I'm hearing Unc talking shit, right? He remind me of, like, literally, Even down to when I'm traveling and riding down 85 and seeing them open fields, Jay Prince will pop in my head from his stories and shit. When I was listening to the Art of Respect or the Art of Loyalty, what is it? Let me see. I gotta get it right, cause I can't quote nothing and shit, and not have that shit right, cause I want y'all to go look this shit up. My man's the motherfucking truth. If you ain't never had the opportunity, I think it's the Art of Respect, to hear his book, you will love it. I put my mother onto it. My mother's 60-some years old, and she was impressed. You did? So shout out to motherfucking Jay Prince. That joint is called The Art and Science of Respect. The Art and Science of Respect. So it's a powerful book and hella knowledge and good understanding of Mr. Jay Prince and shit, man. And it was just love. You dig what I'm saying? It was love, Slim. I felt that whole fucking book. You dig what I'm saying? Even down to losing a sister and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't lose a sibling, but I lost my daughter. That's the hardest pain I ever had to feel. And I got it. You know what I'm saying? And my mind was like so on a different type of level where it's like once I get myself together, that's how my shit clicked. You know what I'm saying? But he clicked on it fast. Cause him and his sister, prior to her dying, they had a conversation. And they was like, his sister was like, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about if they had some type of money, what would they buy their mother and stuff? And she was like, I buy my mama a vacuum cleaner because she always had the sweep. And Jay was always on some other shit. Was like, I buy mama a house. So when his sister died that next day, you know what I'm saying? His little mind went straight to like, dang. Now I gotta buy my mama the vacuum cleaner and the house. Hey, youngin. That's when I knew Shorty was a serious little young nigga, Slim. And then as his life progressed, right, he always had a hustle. Like, youngin was out that junk cutting grass. Like, I relate to all that shit like Holmes. I grew up fucked up, right? But I always made best of every situation that I had. We had a lawnmower. I can't ask my mom for money. Let me go cut some of my grass. And that's what the fuck we did. You hear me? And it wasn't even do no stunting ass shit. What we'd do with our money? I go to the curry out and make sure the whole crew eat. All of us was out there hanging in the streets. I ain't had one friend who had no mother they can go to and just be like, man, give me some money. So yeah, we did what we had to do out there. That's why we related to each other. We was trauma bonded. Yeah, but the beautiful thing about that, when you get the opportunity not to be spoiled, not to just have things given to you, it teach you how to survive and shit. People trying to figure out how am I good at being a loner and shit. I'm a survivor. I'm alright wherever I'm at. I walk by faith and not by sight, and I don't even fear shit. Because in my mind, if it's my time to go, I can't do nothing about that. That's how you know the difference between people that believe in God and people that don't. I used to look at my grandmother and be like, man, my grandmother ain't scared of nothing. I told y'all, my grandfolks lived on their own land. At night, it's pitch black dark out that joint. When I say pitch black dark, it's pitch black block. You ain't saying, you not seeing in the distance for real, for real. So somebody could be standing like in a nice little distance from you, and you not gonna see them. That's how dark it is out there. So all we had was the lights like from the house, the little small ass little lights they had on the joint. And then they had put some poles in the ground, but they ain't really build up like that because they was old. My grandpa was blind. He didn't give a fuck about lights being out there. Everything was dark to him. And my grandmother wasn't tripping. She walked by faith, not by sight, so she didn't give a fuck. You hear me? They lived back that jump for some years. And then we came down there early summer. We had to get used to being out there. Do away with our fears. Yeah, so man, I used to hear them talk about mama. I'm like, damn, that sound like grandma. You hear me? My grandma was different. If I never been around my grandmother, then I could probably never understood my uncle and my father. My grandmother was zero tolerance, and she was God-fearing. That's the only person that she fed. My grandmother ain't played with nobody, and she the first person that told me about house calls. Yes, she did pull up at people's yards real quick. Youngin. That little old lady was a cold-blooded gangster, Slim, and it's before my years. If they tell you her old stories, you ain't gonna see the Christian in her. So we ain't gonna bring them up. She only let me talk to her about them. She said God delivered her from them, so we're gonna leave them back there in them years. But everybody that knew my grandmother from back in the day walking around Virginia, they already knew she kept that motherfucking knife on her, and she'll pull it out on you quick. And that heart of a lion, she passed it on to her boys. Well, one of them anyway. I'm gonna have to keep it real. She passed it on to my father. My uncle wasn't really out that mob. My uncle was the educated one. But he funny as shit, so it's always still love. My father will always tell a story one time. I think he got jumped by some guys, and he went home and told his brother, which was his older brother. So Slim, you know what I'm saying, jump up like he ready to go work. Come on, who did it? So he goes out there talking about, which one of y'all hit my brother? Talking about, why, what you gonna do? Said nothing, I just wanna know which one of y'all hit my brother. My uncle was not a fighter. They don't tell a lot of war stories about my uncle. He'll outthink your ass though. He will fucking outthink you. That was a smart joker there. And he was a nerd. He was a geek. Yeah, he was a super geek. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool geek like myself. It's like he would just know things. And it's like, why do you know shit like that? You feel me? He the one that taught me how hearing really works. And my uncle always had a little slick ass saying that was just his unique shit. He'd pull up to the house and be like, boy, come here, let me look at you. You hear me? Oh, let me get my good coat. You know what I'm saying? But it don't even be no good coat. You know what I'm saying? Like he had little unique stuff. Like he was the one that implemented he said, man, the first time I get bit, it's the dog's fault. But the second time I get bit, it's my fault. And I always stuck with that. Because that's how life and working and walking with God work as well, right? God will put you in situations to test you. And you will be in this situation and be like, this person remind me of such and such, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is just like when I was dealing with this person and blase, blase. He want to see how you gonna carry it. Is you gonna pay attention to the red flags, or is you gonna ignore it? It be different reasons, right? Not to point fingers at nobody, whether it's male or female. Everybody ignore them red flags. Yeah. We all seen the red flags, but then you try to laugh it off, sugarcoat it, whatever the case is, right? I done got to the point now in life, I'm no longer doing that. Because what it's gonna do? You condoning negativity for one, and then two, you just gonna make your life harder because you're not happy, and it's gonna cause more problems because this person don't have your undivided attention, right? And it's nothing greater than being like in love where you want to do everything with your person. So when you're not on that level, it's not hard to tell. It's not hard to tell. If you dealing with a girl and she always saying she'd rather go out with her friends instead of like making idea situations for you and her, and vice versa, then that's who they in the relationship with. They in relationship with their friends and not you. And that's when you gotta move yourself out the situation. I've been there before. I've been there. And the whole time I was unaware that these bras was undercover lesbians. And the whole time, that's why they always wanted to hang with their friends. That was their relationship for real, for real. The guys was just a cover up. We was just fuck niggas. You hear me? I ain't tripping. Cause I was a paid fuck nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got paid for my service. I ain't never worked for free. Hell nah, never in my life. I ain't never worked for free. Not even with these bras. So that's why I'm like, I be messed up if a bra say she ever cheated on me. I still got paid for that. Like, what the fuck? I still got paid for that. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. That's crazy. But anywho, it's like what some people see as negative things, you guys see the total picture to understand my point of view and my perspective on things. I don't have hard feelings of my past. Why? Because they didn't work out, so I'm not ill about it. So anything coming up and saying, oh, I was cheating, I was doing this, cool beans, because, you know, we wasn't really about shit. And it's okay. Everybody don't have to like, you know what I'm saying, the first person you come in contact with. That's the whole point of dating. If you didn't know, you just collecting data and shit. Yeah, once I got hip, right? That's why in a lot of people's eyes, it might look like, oh, he just be out here talking to bras and whoop-de-whoop-whoop and he all over the place. Nope. I'm collecting data. Once I see it ain't adding up where the fuck I'm trying to go, then excuse me, please. Yeah. On to the next. But a lot of times, right, females already be on their Jezebel spirit, so they just be about sex. So in the process of me already about to make my exit plan, you let me hit. Now it look like I'm the whore because you got your emotions attached to some lustful shit. And I'm not connected on either level for real, because that shit come like a dime a dozen and shit. Yeah. That's why I tell a woman quick, man, respect yourself, Slim. Don't give yourself away so fast and shit. One of my most dearest little relationships, Shorty made me wait and shit. And I was cool with it because I learned a lot more about her than what was between her legs and shit. So when I got the hit, that shit was like a motherfucking 4th of July. I'm talking about the fireworks went off in there and shit. Yeah. I'm talking about I hit Shorty, I blew her ass up. She nutted like 3 times and shit before I came 1 time and shit. She was like, damn, you ain't done yet? I was like, nah, because I'm just enjoying this shit. Yeah. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Yeah. Ooh, I like it like that. Don't know how to act. Yeah. So it was all love, Slim. So I learned to grow and enjoy situations like that, right? There's nothing wrong with it, Slim, to get to know somebody. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with getting to know somebody, Slim. Because like when I got incarcerated and we building and having conversations, we on lockup, so we used to talk about everything. It was like the barbershop for real. So we'd talk about everything. And one of the conversations came up. It was like, Slim, you was out there hitting a rack of chicks, and you know automatically, right? Niggas gonna be faking on their dick and shit like, yeah, I was busting down and shit. Whoop. I was really busting down, but anyway, right? Niggas said, let me ask you a question. Out of all them chicks you hit, how many of them last names you know? Fuck the room up. Including me. Fuck the room up. fucked the room up. It was a real nigga situation. Real nigga situation. I'm like, damn, Slim. I know for a fact because like before I came in, I told niggas, I was like, it was like God already knew. God already knew he was about to sit me down. So he was like, yeah, broski, go ahead and get your thing off. Yeah, because I was getting my rocks off. Yeah. I was getting my rocks off. So it was like he would set me up, you know what I'm saying, to make sure I was good and had some memories going on or something. I don't know. But anywho, I didn't know a lot of them chicks' last names, and they didn't even know my name. Remember, I was just telling y'all I had the alias. So yeah, I was like, that's wild. So that always played a part of my head. Like when I came back home, I ain't going like that, champ. Yeah, I need to know your whole full name, champ. Yeah. But even still, what do that matter, right? When we still would end up doing something reckless like having unprotected sex. You just met this chick. You just met her. I don't care you've been on the phone with her 2 weeks. You still don't know her. And how ironic, right? Nobody would like to have the conversation to say, do you have STDs? Have you been burnt? How many sex partners have you had? All that plays a part. You had a lot of sex partners? Okay. It's chances you've been burnt before. Let me strap up. But it don't even matter about that. You should strap up regardless. If this ain't your wife, or y'all ain't been to the doctor together, yeah, motherfuckers don't want to have that conversation. Let's go to the doctor together. Let's have a date. Let's stop past the doctor and take a motherfucking STD test. A lot of people ain't going on that date after that, I tell you that much. Yeah. You be surprised how many bras out this junk. Badass chicks. Pretty ass feet. Pretty ass faces. Nice ass bodies. Got HIV. Yeah. You'll never know. And she'll fuck you. That junk will still be wet as shit. She'll fuck the shit out you. You'll be like, hey, the best I ever had. I don't want to brag with your little John Legend looking ass. Yeah. You don't want to brag it, but she just burnt your little dumb ass. Yeah. Broski. Bras be wild as shit out this junk like Slim. I had a little jump off junk, right? She in a relationship. She lived with her dude. Which is retarded. It was retarded to me because it's like, y'all live together. Y'all fake in a relationship, but both of y'all fucking off on each other and shit. Yeah. Before she went home to her nigga, she used to stop past my junk to get her back blown out real quick. That's all she came for. It wasn't no lovey-dovey shit. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, sitting there having oral sex shit. It was straight to the action. You hear me? Pants down, let's fuck. Yeah. So I knew she wasn't getting hit at home. So I'm like, why is he there? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't coming there if he wasn't there, so I guess her situation worked out for her and shit, you know what I'm saying? She knew wasn't nobody trying to really bun that joint up for real, for real. She was good for some fucking sex and shit, because she had a nice little shape or whatever. And she had that shape all her life, so her shit been, you know what I'm saying, getting ran through for real, for real. So now, she disconnected with sex. Like, she disconnected with the passion of sex that she just going through the motion for real, for real. And when you get there, it's like being a person that's over addicted to masturbation. It's like you no longer have a reason to do it. You just doing it. How do I know? I was locked up. When we was locked up, we ain't had no women and shit. So any little private time we got to ourselves, yeah, we going up real quick. Hell yeah. We was going up, Slim. We was going up. We had the little DVDs. When they gave us the DVD, we had the books at first, but when they gave us the DVDs, it was a wrap. You couldn't, bruh. My cell buddy was to connect with the DVD, so we had all the porn Jones. He was selling them Jones. So I done watched all the porn greats and shit. Pinky, all the motherfuckers. Like, I could probably tell you about their life. Because it got to the point, I wasn't even watching the Jones to jerk off no more. Like, I got to the point I jerked off so much that I didn't think I had no nut no more. I was just feeling this shit. Wasn't nothing coming out and shit, right? So I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't about to hurt myself in here. I just started listening to their interviews and listening to the bras talking shit. You hear me? I just got to start knowing them and shit. So when niggas is on the tail like, oh yeah, Roxy Reynolds, that's my jump. I be like, hey, that ain't your jump. Like, yeah, that is my jump. I was like, you don't know nothing about her. I was like, how old was she when she started porn? Where's she from? Yeah, I was a wild nigga on the chest. Damn, I'm giving you their background history and shit. Niggas lusting off their body. I'm giving you their motherfucking life history and shit. Hell yeah, but that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? I just love learning, man. I just love learning. And people that had the opportunity to be around me, they'd be like, oh, Wink naive and whoop-de-whoop. Or Wink quiet, he don't say much, blase, right? But what folks don't know is, right? While I'm sitting around y'all, I'm studying everybody in the room. Ask Donisha Whitaker. Ask Brandy Brooks. If you ever been anywhere with Wink and left out of that place and started telling a story, Wink couldn't tell you exactly who the fuck you was talking about. Everybody in the room, I could tell you what they was wearing. And I don't give a fuck how many people was in the room. So if you come back to me later and tell me X, Y, Z, I'm going to tell you exactly who the fuck you talking about. Hey, I was raised different. So certain things just embedded in me and shit. And I don't give a fuck. If I go with First Baptist, you could talk about somebody in that joint and I could tell you who the hell you was talking about. Don't ask me how I'm that aware, but I am, yeah. And thinking of First Baptist, young, I was just up that jump the other day. They had the car show, man. Shout out to First Baptist. They had the little helicopter land and stuff. But First Baptist got some little cute police officers that be working up that jump. Let me find out. Yeah. Let me find out, young. Don't let me get a cop girlfriend. I ain't had one of them yet. Do not let me get a cop girlfriend. How do that work? Because I'm a convicted felon. I ain't supposed to be around guns. So how do that work? Do we get a pass because you with the legal system? I don't know. But we'll figure that shit out. Yeah. We'll figure that shit out. But yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. I get a cop girlfriend. I'm on my freaky shit. I'm trying to bust you in your uniform. I ain't lying. Just drop your pants and push your shirt up. Yeah. What? Alright, you gotta take your gun off? Okay, take the gun off. But if you can leave it on, leave it on. Yeah, I ain't gonna shoot the junk. Yeah. I'm gonna blow your ass up, though. Yeah, I ain't lying. Yeah. I seen a little cute ass jump up that jump. A few of them, but yeah, it was one jump caught my eye. She didn't know what I'm talking about when I pull up on that ass. Yeah. I said a wee. Hey. A little cop car. Ah! Hey, Miss Officer. Why you trying to put me in your car, officer? Hey. Yeah, stop playing so much. Hey. That's how we rocking out. That's how we going. Yeah. Hey, what they go? Hey. You need to do is fuck the police. I'm trying to fuck the police. Yeah. Man, shout out to all the motherfucking lady cops, man. Shout out to all the lady cops, man. Be out that junk looking sexy in they little uniforms and shit. Slanging they little authority. Hey, I got pressed out by the police one night out Baltimore, right? So then I got let go and shit. And I try to go smack at the lady cop. You heard? Stop playing so much. Yeah. Went smack at her ass in front of her little crew. Yeah. Hey, look. After I told they ass to Google me and shit, and they Google me, yeah, you trying to press me out for my ID. I told Holmes, I ain't giving you my ID, Mo. I ain't break no law. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all think y'all gonna keep fake slinging y'all fake authority around this junk? I said, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck, you know what I'm saying, all this came about anyway, because Christopher Columbus did not discover America. Fuck this head up. Yeah, I said Google the shit. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. So that make your job, little situation, fake as shit. Long story short, I got to walk away. Yeah, I told Holmes. I don't see none of that shit. All I see is cowboys and Indians. Yeah, all I see is cowboys and Indians. I said, I ain't looking for no trouble, champ, but I don't play that fake ass authority shit. We is not doing that tonight. So I ain't giving my ID. He said, I need to know your name. I said, Google me. My name Wink the Artist. Yeah. So if you need me after tonight, you can find me. He Googled me. And that was my verification right there. They matched my face. Yeah, nigga, I'm on the internet. Go do your homework. Yeah. Little bouncer trying to flag them down. He got the faking and shit. I said, step around this corner. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna wear your ass out. I got out they little shit. If I'd have rumbled in that little bar area, it'd have been fucked over for me. I'd have been dead issue. I'd have looked like the aggressor. Now, if you come out that bar area, that means you follow me out that jump. We even. I don't know who's gonna be the victim, but we even right now. You know what I'm saying? We even. Hey. That's how I was carrying it, Slim. So they was like, yeah, he said you ripped a knife out on him. I said, no, I didn't. They said, do you have a knife? I said, I do. I said it was on my belt. I took it off my belt and put it in my pocket. And told his ass, come around this corner. Yeah, stop playing so much. He ain't never seen no blade. Tell him to describe my blade. Yeah. He tried to go over the jump talking about, yeah, oh, go ask him what he want to do. What the fuck you mean what he want to do? That's what I said to the police officer. What do you mean what he want to do? Y'all ain't about to do nothing. Yeah, that was dead. Yeah, that was dead. I was not going. I was not rocking. Y'all was not putting me in no motherfucking Baltimore bookings. Yeah, that's dead. So long story short, I don't think I'm gonna be going up Baltimore too much no more. I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah. Niggas be real live suckers out here, bruh. I don't want Bama's keep talking no gangster shit. I ran into some niggas yesterday wasn't on shit, Slim. I don't want to hear that shit. Bitch ass nigga in my face, nigga wasn't on nothing. Then nigga get to his house, call some people. Then he talking about I'm out front of my house. Hey bitch, shut your bitch ass up, Gio. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't on nothing, champ. You know I know. You know I know. You know I know. You try to disrespect Maul in my presence, not knowing South already gave me the rundown. Yeah. South told me when Maul came down that joint and slapped you out in front of all your homies and you ain't do shit. Yeah. He put that big hand to your shit and you ain't do nothing. But now you want to talk crazy about him. You ain't on nothing. You ain't on nothing, champ. Also, let me bring to attention, prime example. Remember how I said all you bitch ass niggas that was fucking with Fred after South got locked up and South knew about that shit and y'all niggas gonna have to run across South one day? Gio went up JCI. You know who he didn't look for? He ain't asked where South was. South been up that motherfucker over 7 years. Everybody knows South. And South got power that South could get out his cell and came on the compound and went to wherever the fuck Gio was. That's how sweet it is over that jump. Gio ain't look for him. He was scared to death. He didn't want to run across South. Yeah. South was gonna press his ass out. Was like, y'all was out there fucking with Fred. He ain't want that issue. He ain't want that issue. So yesterday, we was up at a little homie house. And niggas started getting deep and he tried to crack some slick shit like I was gonna let that shit ride. I called this sucker ass straight out like, Slim, do not play with me, Slim. I'll crush your ass out here right now. Do not play with me. You know what this bitch ass said? He said, I ain't got no dog on me right now. You gonna tuck your nuts because you don't have a gun? Go ahead. So I left his little bitch ass up that jump because folks just got to break that shit up. I was like, go ahead, Wink, go ahead, Wink, go ahead, Wink. I'm like, nah, Slim. What I'm doing all 2024 and years beyond is putting these hoe ass niggas in their place. That's what the fuck I'm doing. I ain't giving no bitch ass niggas no passes. He gonna call me talking about, yeah, such and such down here, such and such brother. Yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all scared of them niggas, not me. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas always want to jump Chubb's name out there like somebody scared of Chubbs. I know Sam Gibbs. I know Sam Gibson. Yeah, Gibber, whatever the fuck his last name is. I know Sam. Fuck a Chubbs. And I said that, Wink. Fuck is you hoe ass niggas talking about? Oh, you dick riding ass nigga. Chubbs this, Chubbs that. You bitch ass nigga scared of Chubbs. I'm not. What Chubbs was doing, I was doing. Fuck is you talking about? Chubbs is out my mob. Chubbs was in class with my right-hand man, Damo. I know Chubbs and them. I was around 7-1. I was on land over Hillside. Y'all niggas wasn't. Y'all was scared to cross the street. I was over there with them wild niggas. Yeah, Chubbs, Joby, motherfucking Ron. I forgot little brother that used to look like Ron. He wasn't even family with them. He hung around Ron so much he looked like the nigga. Yeah. Lil Mike, Fat Chris, Joe, Ern. Stop playing so much, nigga. So don't ever try to fucking name drop these niggas like I give a fuck about them niggas, bruh. Hey, bitch ass nigga was on dick. Oh, when Chubbs came home, he was super charged up. Did Chubbs tell y'all when he got his ass chopped up? Yeah, Chubbs was up RCI in a dice game and thought he was gonna bring that Chubbs shit in there, and niggas worked out on his ass in that jump, put that knife on him. Chubbs got his ass chopped up and got his ass humbled in that jump. Don't ever... Wink ain't been chopped up in jail. Wink have not been chopped up in jail. Don't talk about no niggas that y'all don't really know about. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. Bitch ass nigga L was over my jump. And I'm like, hold on. I was like, cause he from Sandbox and that's where Chubbs hang at. He be down Quincy and shit, you know what I'm saying, when he was out. So boom. I'm like, you know Chubbs and shit. I said, Chubbs from around your way? He was like, nah, I'm from around his way. That's Chubbs' way. That's when I knew he was a bitch ass nigga. So like coming and trying to play in my energy, fucking my babe mothers like I give a fuck about them whores. Like, Shorty, you a suck ass nigga. You just told me that you praise another nigga, you bitch ass nigga. You could never be a real nigga to me. You a sucker, you a bitch, you a whore, you a pussy. Nigga, yeah, you could get fucked, L. You could get fucked. You could get fucked, L. You ain't no real nigga, you get fucked. You got long hair too, and you dyed your shit. Yeah, you could get fucked, L. You could get turned out on the yard, L. Hell yeah. Sweet booty in the yard, sweet booty in the yard. L a bitch. Yeah, and he got the little soft ass voice too. L a bitch, yeah. L gonna get fucked when he get on the yard. Watch. I'm gonna make sure niggas fuck L on the yard. I don't want niggas to chop y'all up.